Namaste everyone, welcome to Yoga with Reena. I know it's been a really long time. Okay, sorry I've been away, but let's get started. So we're going to start with sitting down. Remember, we don't have to use our hands to do that. For those of you, okay, that come to the sessions regularly, we want to be sitting up and sitting down without using our hands as much as we can. Okay, so important things to remember when we're doing our session today is to make sure that we're doing what we can. We're pushing our body to a challenge, but making sure that we are not pushing ourselves to extreme pain. Remember, you know your bodies more than me. Okay, so we really want to try our best, and the most important thing is to keep calm while we're doing these poses. So breathing in from the nose and breathing out as well. And we also want to make sure that our muscles stay nice and loose in the poses. So let's get started. So a few options. Okay, we can sit in Sukhasana if you're able to, with one leg on top. You can place it in front of you if that's also helpful. Okay, and you can sit in Vajrasana, so sitting on our knees. So really good for helping us strengthen the ankles and help with our digestion. So a few options there for you. Okay, sitting nice and comfortably in whichever position of your choice, and we're making sure that our back is straight but not curved back. Okay, so ease into the base of your spine, uncurve it, open the abdomen and the chest. Index fingers and thumbs touching in Chinmaya Mudra, place them facing upwards on our knees, chest up, making sure the back of the neck and the base of the spine are nice and aligned. It's a lovely day today. We want to make sure we're getting outside in the garden maybe to do some yoga, okay, and really enjoying this, okay, getting the most of our fresh air out here. So we want to make sure when we're doing our breathing, we are taking as much time as we can in our exhales. Sometimes we breathe in too much and not out enough, so we want to make sure we're taking time to do that. So Chinmaya Mudra, back straight, sitting up and eyes closed. And as slowly as we can, we're breathing in, and even slower we are breathing out. Let's go straight for a big number today. We're going to go 8 seconds in, and we're going to go 12 seconds out. And remember, we're not holding the breath at all. We are simply inhaling for that time and exhaling for that time. So let's regulate our bodies, come into them, and start to bring a little bit into control. Here we go, as slowly as you can. The trick is to go slow, otherwise you'll finish early. We are breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's go for 3 omkars now. A, U, Ma. Making sure we're sounding out each vibration. A, vibrating in the pit of the stomach. U, into the chest. And Ma, coming up into your head region. Let's do this together. Inhale. Gulp your saliva, relax your throat. And we're going to really go for a Kriya breathing practice now. We're going to make sure we're using all of our noses, we're clearing out our lungs. We're going to go for our Bhastika practice. Okay, so for those of you who know the Bhastika, which is the raising the arms up and pulling down with all of our might, you can practice you can begin. And those of us that would like to do it with me, what we'll do today is we're going to go for about 20 pushes, okay? 20 pushes repeatedly. We're going to breathe in from the nose as our arms rise up and palms are open. And as we breathe out, we pull ourselves down with all of our might. Remember, we want to make sure we're not curving or moving any part of our face as we're doing this. And the thumbs stay inside. You can keep them in front of you, you can keep them on the side and coming up and down in this motion. Remember, we really want to make sure that we are exhaling everything we possibly can. Okay, inhaling slowly, exhaling as rapidly and with double the amount of force. Okay, we want to make sure we're not holding and keeping anything in. So any high blood pressure, any migraines, any high BPs or anything like that, we want to make sure we are doing this really slowly. You can breathe in and you can breathe out in your own time without the force. Okay, and for those of us that would like to go with full force, you know your bodies, listen to them. And we're going to have a go at doing that. Okay, so 20 pushes we're going to go for. Close your eyes, keep your back straight. And remember, we want to keep our faces nice and relaxed as we're doing this. Okay? Let's start the practice. Once you've finished your 20, you can return your palms to face up and just be nice and still. And if we've done this properly, your body's starting to warm up, but actually we're not out of breath. Our chests are nice and calm. We've breathed out double the amount that we breathed in. These practices are very good for clearing our airways, keeping us nice and clean, lungs, throat, nose. You can gulp your saliva, relax your throat, and nice and slowly with a few blinks we're going to open our eyes and relax those hands, and if you need to, you can relax your legs. Okay, so well done for doing those practices. Okay, so each session we're just going to do a kriya, only one. Remember, making sure that we are doing everything properly and being conscious of time. I want to make sure that we're moving straight on. Okay, so a little quick warm up before we do our Surya Namaskars today. Okay, so the first warm up today is we're going to be working on our hips as well. Okay, so from here we're going to take our left leg and we're going to take it out. Now, as you can see, my legs are not touching each other. Yeah, we're going to do a hip twist. Okay, so we're activating our hips and then we'll be standing up and going straight into our Surya Namaskar. Okay, so just a few practices before we do that. No hands, no sliding on the mat. Those of you that have done this with me before, you know what we're doing. Okay, and the important thing is to settle those legs down together like this. Okay, and making sure we're not going too far out to the side or too far up or getting ourselves up as well. Okay, so working on our hips. So legs to the side, breathing in and out, in and out. Try and go soundlessly as you can. You're minutely using your core as you lean back slightly. In, out, out. Go, keep going, go for a few more. Okay, and as you place your legs down, let's make sure they don't overlap. Come on guys, keep going, keep going, keep going. You want to make sure they don't overlap at all. Good, keep your backs up nice and straight. Good, last one, make it count. And we'll stop there. Good, well done. Now, we're going to practice activating our legs, but we can do that without using our hands at all. So 3 times we're going to stand up without using our hands, and we're also going to sit down. Try and do this as soundlessly as you can. And remember, if you've done this before with me, you can experiment with your body, you can try different things. You can cross your arms over, you can put your hands on your head, or you can put your hands behind you like this, okay? This is quite challenging, but we want to make sure we're not cheating when we're doing this. So that means not turning our legs and using our knees. So we've got to try and get up without using your knees. Of course, any joint pain, any arthritis or anything like that, you know your bodies, listen to them, and please make sure you're using your hands. At least one if you need to, okay? But the rest of us, we're going to have a go at getting up as quickly as we can, as efficiently as we can, and as silently as we can, okay? So take a nice deep breath in, up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, well done. So legs comfortably apart, nice and straight, back up, chin up. Take a nice deep breath in. Taking all of that fresh air, stretch, 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 and come all the way down. So we are going straight into our Surya Namaskar, okay? Before we do our Surya Namaskars, the practices that we do, the warming up is quite important, okay? Now, just being conscious of time, I'm not going through lots and lots of them, but we'll try and do different ones each session. So well done for doing that one. We're going to go straight into Surya Namaskar now. If we come towards the front of our mats, I'll be doing it facing sideways. And those of you know, remember, feet stay together always, and we're always using our toes, okay? Always using our toes to help us. Wherever your hands touch the floor, they stay there. We do not move those hands. You can move your bodies, but no moving the hands. And in the upwards positions and coming down. So Hasta Uttanasana, coming down to Padastasana and returning. You want to make sure that the arms stay at the side of your head. So no cheating and no heads first. Okay, so let's have a go. First one we'll do semi-slowly, in case a few of us have forgotten. And then the second one we're going to go really dynamic. Okay, really dynamic. So we're only going to do 2 today, but I trust you'll be doing more in your own time. So feet together, shoulders back, take a nice deep breath in, gather all of that energy, extend your spine, exhale, come all the way down. Thumb knuckles inside your solar plexus, eyes closed, mouths closed, and settle all of your feet flat on the floor. Settle your breathing and take a nice inhale and raise those arms up and lean back. And as you're leaning back, make sure our chins are up and we're really pushing in from our hips. So the weight is on the front of the toes and the base of the spine. So keep your arms up, keep your chins up. Lean as far back as you can and push your hips out. As you exhale, we're going to go down first into 90. Okay, remember, it doesn't matter if you can't touch your toes. What matters is we're going down as low as we can and we're feeling the stretch in the back here. Okay, so go as far as you can, tuck your chin all the way in. This is Padastasana. Okay, be careful if we've got any migraines or high blood pressure or anything. We want to make sure we are keeping our head slightly up. Okay, so keep those palms flat. Now try, if you can, bend your knees. We're going to go into the next pose now. Ashwasanchalan. Place your hands flat on the side of your feet. Left leg back. Place that back knee on the floor. And we're lunging in. So try and make sure we're not at a right angle. Lunge yourself all the way in. Chest up, chin up. And arch yourself back. And as you exhale, take that knee off. No bottoms in the air. Let's go straight into Dandasana. Nice and flat. Bodies are nice and flat. Looking a few meters in front of us. Knees on the floor. Ashtanga Namaskar. Exhale. Put your chin, your chest, your knees and your toes on the floor. So there's actually a nice gap underneath your tummy. And if you're doing this properly, make sure the elbows are tucked in. And we're looking with our slightly forward with our chin relaxed onto the floor. Relax your stomach. Take a little inhale. And we're going to try and really extend that spine. Make sure your heels are together for this. You've got to try and make sure they don't open up. Heads up, slide, and get your hands ready. Ready for Bhujangasana, yeah? Really feeling it in the base of your spine. Breathe in and lean back. Make sure we're not holding our breath. Really arch back. Try and keep your heels together. And then as you exhale, we're going to push down. Okay, and as you push down, we want to make sure we're going to get our feet flat and get our face as far away as we possibly can. So tuck your chin all the way in, chin all the way in, lean back. Lean back for me, breathe in. And on our return, left leg comes right in between those hands, inhale up. Stretch everything out. We're going slowly because we're starting nice and slow with our first one, okay? Exhale and join. Yeah, so if you can't touch the floor, that's fine. Straighten those legs and hang as low as you can. That's fine. Remember, no cheating. So raise those arms to the side of your head. Breathe in. And last one. Exhale down. We're going to go right leg this time. Inhale right. Exhale join. No cheating in between. Knees and chest. Stomach down. Hips to hands. Inhale up. Exhale. Lean back. Inhale. Right leg up, in front, exhale, join. Inhale, arms up, breathe in. and exhale, come down in Namaskar. So stay Namaskar for a few moments, get your breath back. And remember, we're using our noses to exhale, so keep those mouths nicely closed and stabilize your breath by closing your eyes and your mouth. Continue one more inhale and exhale. And whenever you're ready, you can relax those hands and you can open your eyes. So, hope everyone is nicely warmed up, ready for our poses. Okay, we're just going to go for a few standing ones before we come to our sitting ones. So, I want everyone to stand with their feet nice and parallel. We're going to go for Tadasana, really stretching out all of our sides. Okay, so any back pain, you want to make sure you're being really, really careful with this. So, starting with interlocking our hands. Okay, and raising our arms all the way up. The most important thing to remember here is to not to keep our bodies tight. So keep all of your spine relaxed and try and get those triceps behind your ears and your chin up. Normally habits are such that arms come up and our chins come down. So no curving over. Get yourself up nice and straight. And we're going to breathe in, and without bending forward or back, we're just going to stretch out to the side. So stretch all the way. Go as low as you can, making sure those triceps stay. Keep going as low as you can. Keep going as low as you can. Hold. And inhale and come all the way up. And if you can feel yourself going forward and back, that means we didn't maintain the going down sideways, okay? So keep making sure that your chin is up, your chest is out. Your chest is out, which means we should be able to, yeah? So chin up, breathe in here, and as you exhale, we're going to go all the way down onto the other side. All the way. Really feel that stretch. Good. Do this with a smile, keep your chins up, and breathe in. And exhale, and slowly as you're exhaling, bring those arms all the way down and legs apart. So just roll your shoulders back. That should feel quite nice. We've stretched out all of the sides now, all of the sides. Okay, so we're going to go for Ardha Chakrasana now. So I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing. We've worked the sides, now we're going to work the back. Okay, really important to keep that back bending going so we can open up all of the front. Yeah, more oxygen coming into the front means more white blood cells, and we need lots of those right now, don't we? Yeah, so palms, okay, touching the lower part of your back, just here. Yeah, just kind of in the kidney area, making sure that we are able to support our back when we bend. Keep those legs slightly apart, okay, as per your comfort. If you want to add some challenge, you can bring them together. Today, as our session is one of the first few, we want to make sure that we are going into this nice and slowly. Okay, so from here, we're going to start to push our hips forward, yeah, and keep your chest up. Most important thing, stomach stays in front. Start to push, and very slowly, as far as you can, we're going to start to lean back. As you're doing this, it's going to be nice and steady, nice and calm, and open up all of that lower back. Enjoy, smile, keep those shoulders relaxed, and keep the jaw relaxed. 3, 2, 1, and nice and slowly, we're going to breathe in. We're going to breathe out. Some glorious sunshine here. Yeah? So nice and slowly. So hopefully our backs are nice and relaxed. Now, we're going to bring our attention to the lower part of the body now. Okay, so lower part of the body means we're going to be stretching the insides of our legs. So we're going to go into Ardha Dhruvasana, really stretching that inside. So legs nice and comfortably, take a shoulder roll back, chin up, breathe in, and breathe out. And bring your legs in, and we're going to come and sit on our knees, okay, nice and comfortably. So just relax as I'm explaining, and then we can have a go at doing this together, okay? So first of all, we'll start with balancing on our right. So Ardha Dhruvasana means half star. Tadasana was the tree, Ardha Chakrasana was the half wheel, and now we are going into Ardha Dhruvasana, half star. So we're going to stay on our right knee. Yeah, so if you can see from the side, I'm just sitting like this. Stay on our right knee, and we're going to take our left leg out. So try and be in a position where you're able to sit on your heel quite comfortably, okay? And eventually be able to sort of slide forward and back. And let's make sure those hips aren't turning. Hips and shoulders always stay in the front direction, yeah? In the front. So important thing is to keep that toe up. If that toe is up and you are bending with bringing your chest further down, then we can maximize that stretch. So as you inhale, raise those arms out to the side. Yeah, you can already see we're quite in a star position. Yeah, Ardha Durvasana. So we're going to slide that heel out, okay? And adjust your body so you're nice and comfortable. We're going to push our bottoms out behind us. And without curving our spine, you can already feel that stretch inside. Yeah, already feel that stretch. We're going to come down and we're going to go as low as we possibly can without touching our bottom onto our heel. Okay, and let's make sure the arms don't go out behind us. They need to be nice and parallel to the floor. Okay, really feel that stretch. Feel that stretch. Hold the pose. 3. Hold the pose. 2. And 1. And breathe in. And breathe out. As you exhale, use those noses. If you need to, you can use your hands. Otherwise, if you don't need to, just bring that leg in nice and slowly. Yeah, it's about getting our body out of those habits, yeah, where we feel like we have to use another body part to support itself. So just shuffle yourself over to the other side. We're going to bring our right leg out now. Yeah, so first things first, let's make sure we're in a position to be sliding forward and back nice and comfortably. Okay, normally no socks, but we're outside today, so I want to make sure that feet don't get really, really cold. Yeah, so on our left knee and toe is up. Okay, and the further you curve your toe back, the more you're able to stretch your calf region as well. So hips and shoulders, arms all the way up, chin up, chest up, breathe in. Slide that leg out as much as you can and start to bring your trunk all the way down. Now see the arms, they're not coming up behind and they're not flying. They're traveling with my ears. Okay, so try and get as low as you can, keeping your bottom off the floor. Really stretch out the inside, yeah? Hold the posture and feel that stretch all the way inside. Try and keep that toe up. Hold it 3, hold it 2, hold it 1, and breathe in and breathe out. Bring that leg all the way in, and we can relax in Vajrasana. So we've worked upper, we worked lower. Just want to finish with working on our spine. So one of my favorites, we're going to do Patangasana, but we're going to do rolling. So we're going to do rocking and rolling on our sides and on our front before we finish with our pranayama. So bringing your soles together. Okay, making sure they're in as close as we can. Interlock those hands around the toes, and very lightly we're going to be putting our knees up and down nice and lightly. Remember, this is a purely lower body leg exercise. That means we shouldn't be slouching, stomachs open, chests up, chins up, and we really want to try and hit those knees onto the floor. So keep going, keep going, keep going. Chins up, chests up. Really go for it. Okay, and just maximizing that stretch at the base of the spine. We're going to go right to the side now. So try and touch your head all the way down. Breathe in and come all the way up and back down to the other side. Yeah, so just rocking from side to side, rocking from side to side, all the way, and back into the middle. So we should be nice and loose. Now we're going to have a go at doing the same, but we're going to do it going forward and back. So what I need to do there is we need to make sure that we are coming towards the back of our mats. Okay, making sure that we've got enough space to roll forward and to roll back. Okay, and for those of us that have done this before with me, let's really try. It only counts as 1 if our feet touch back onto the floor, and you've got to keep your hands interlocked, yeah? So let me show you how we normally do it. Now I know I keep saying back straight, but actually we're going to need to curve it for this one like a ball. Okay, so keep your chins up, curve your spine, and roll yourself all the way back up. Try and make sure your lower spine is not hitting. Yeah, so let's go for 3 of these. Okay, nice deep breath in and roll and all the way up. And anyone wants to have a go at touching their feet to the back, you can have a go at doing that, and your head's to the front. Keep going, 1 more for me, and all the way. Good, well done. Okay, good, good, good. Very, very good. Back, nice and comfortably. Keep those butterflies going just for a bit. Okay, we're going to go for 3 more now, and this time we've got to make our feet touch the back as well. So let's have a go. Okay, try your hardest. We don't know what we can do until we try, and it's nice to experiment. So hands interlocked and roll. Go back. 1 and 2. And 1 and 2. Come on, last one for me. Big smiles. Go for it. And 2. Well done. Well done. You can relax your legs. Relax your legs. Relax your legs. Backs up nice and straight. Take a nice deep breath in. And out. And still out. And still out. Still out. And eyes open. So we worked a lot on our spine there. Should feel nice and massaged, everything nice and open. Now we're just going to finish with a reverse curve of our spine. Okay, it's always nice to finish nice and open, so we tend to decrease that tendency to slouch forward. Okay, so we're going to finish with Makarasana. One of my favorites. So we're going to lie down on our fronts, okay, and we're going to open our legs out, and the toes will be facing out as well. Okay, so last one, let's really give it everything we got. And the most important thing to remember is to not strain your face or your body as you're doing this. Okay, if you want to have a go at keeping your feet closer together, that's fine. The wider you open your legs, the more likely our toes will come out. So elbows right up against the chest, perhaps underneath them, backs up nice and straight. You're essentially on your pelvis region. Okay, now Makarasana is a crocodile pose, so we want to make sure our crocodiles are not opening out, they are opening up and down. So first things first, let's just straighten our elbows, yeah? So we're going to keep them up as straight as we can. And if this is enough stretch for you, then we stay here, yeah? Please don't push your body. And if you're able to, try and walk yourself a little bit further back, okay? And really, really feel that curve at the lower spine. We'll start with our left arm. So lift your head slightly and raise your left arm in front of you. So try and look straight ahead. Nice inhale. And longer exhale. And if you really want to push yourself, if you don't stay here, that's fine. If you really want to push yourself, we're going to start to raise all the way up, and we want to try and look up at our arms. So this is about being steady on your right. Take a nice inhale, exhale, and come down slowly with your breathing. Let's make sure we don't bend the elbows again. So place that hand down, nice inhale, and we're going to start the other side. So right hand right in front. Look at that fingers. Look at those fingers straight in front of you. Start to push yourself as well a bit. Experiment. And inhale and start to lift yourself all the way up if you would like. If you would like. Let's make sure the shoulders don't turn out. Okay? Breathing in here. 2, 3. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And nice and slowly we are going to relax. Okay, so just place your head down just for a moment. Keep your lower spine nice and relaxed with your head down, eyes closed. And really let your stomach just melt into the mat. Whenever you're ready, you can curve your toes in, place your hands down on the side of the chest. And let's just do a quick curve of the other way in Balasana to really just push ourselves and really get that back into its original position. Okay, and you can crawl yourself forward, and we're going to sit up nice and straight. Okay, so we'll finish with our Bhramari practice today. Yeah, so Bhramari is a humming practice that's very, very good to help you with your meditative state. Okay, it's very good for high blood pressure because it helps lower it, stress, anxiety. So it's very good for just generally slowing and calming down the whole body. And that's what we're going to do today. So in this practice, we're going to go for 3 rounds, okay? A round of 3. It's essentially just like we do our 3 omkars, but we're humming from the back of our throat, making this sound. And the idea is to go as loud as you can, yeah? Because you're going to be pushing your thumbs lightly into your ears and blocking your ears. Okay, so what we want to do, last 2 fingers, okay, last 3 fingers, 2 or 3 fingers, place them over the eyelids lightly, and index finger either on the eyebrows or your forehead, and your thumb lightly touches the side of your ears. Okay, so once I say inhale, we're going to go for 3 rounds in our own time. And each time, we're going to keep everything blocked. So for the whole 3 rounds, we're going to keep everything blocked. So keep your back straight. Okay, curving all the way. And curve the base of your spine, chest up, chin up. Elbows nice and relaxed. And when I say inhale, we're going to push our thumbs in, and you're going to do 3 exhales in your own time with the humming sound. Keep that tongue nice and relaxed. Okay, here we go. Inhale. Once you've finished your Bhramari practice, return to Chinmaya Mudra. Bodies should be nice and relaxed now. Feel the changes inside. Upper body's nice and settled, back feels nice and loose, legs are nice and open, everything stretched out. Join our hands in a Namaskar. And doing our mantra. If you want to repeat after me, please do. Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha. Sarve santu niramaya. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschit dukha bhag bhavet. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Keep your namaskar intact. Remember to keep those heads up. Everything's nice and slow inside. Let's remember the meaning of what we've just chanted. Let us all be happy. Let us all be healthy. Let us all see the good in others, working together, being successful, and may we all be without any illness or pain. Let's have peace, peace, and peace. Relax your hands behind your back. Exhale slightly, bring your head down to the earth. Thanking the earth for everything we've done today. Release those hands, start to rub your palms. Everything nice and warm. Keep those heads up, those chins up, and cup the eyes lightly. Take a nice deep breath in, all of the good we've done today. Exhale, tightness, aches and pains. Open the eyes inside your hands. Start to loosen your grip. Feel a little bit of light coming through. Palming your forehead and opening your eyes with every blink, taking a nice big stretch all the way up and an even bigger smile. Stretch, 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 extend. Nice big high namaskar. Let's remember to think positively with our brains and speak positively with our words and feel positively with our hearts. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. Okay, so enjoy practicing, keep up the Surya Namaskars, keep yourself happy, keep yourself healthy, and another video will follow later this week. Well done guys, keep it up.